All right, gentlemen, we've been over the rules. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We're gonna have a clean fight. Let's touch gloves and come out ready to do this.
Yeah, no touch.
Luke just said when they get it started, no touch.
Well, they just touched. That's enough.
There you go. One is enough, right?
I like how he said it, though.
Yep.
Respectfully, he said, look, I'm not here for that.
Yep.
Let's just get cracking.
Weidman, Rokhold. Middleweight championship on the line. Here we go. Rokhold, the southpaw, in the white trunks. Weidman in the dark trunks.
The hard left kick of Rokhold. It's one of his best weapons. And immediately Weidman opens up with a kick of his own.
He's going to look to bury that in the rib cage of the champion. Kicks early from Weidman, two-time All-American wrestler at Hofstra. Don't forget, UFC has teamed up with 7-Eleven to give fans a chance to win a new Harley-Davidson. Download the 7-Eleven app on a smartphone to win the motorcycle.
Weidman's got his back. Weidman's got his back. He's standing on him with his back. Rockhold's in a bad position here. He's got to try to shake Weidman off his back here.
Luke is in front of his corner, Joe. Crazy Bob Cook, Javier Mendez and company.
The question is, if he's defending, how long does he continue to hold on in this position? He's holding himself up with his legs. He tried to shake Weidman off. Weidman maintained the position for now, but nope, he's off now. Luke is almost out, but Weidman's throwing up a triangle. Weidman's controlling the position still. Look at this, great control by Weidman. Luke got to get that right arm through and out the back. Right now his right arm is trapped between him and Weidman, and now it's free. That was the key to this position. Now Weidman's out. Excuse me, Rockhold's out. Now he's standing up and he's pressuring Weidman here.
Both men Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belts. Weidman just earned his back in May from Enzo Gracie and Matt Serra. Nice knee to the body.
Good hard shot by Weidman. He's going deep for this double, and
Nicely done.
He's got Rockhold down, but Rockhold's trying to get a Kimura. He doesn't have control of the body, though. Where Weidman has his legs pinned down, he's essentially in side control. Now he is in side control. He's trying to step over, he's trying to take the back again.
Smothering attack by the champion early.
Smothering attack, but so far, good defense by Rockhold, although he just ate that knee.
The minute he took his hand off the mat, Joe, that's when Weidman fired, because he was not a grounded opponent. A lot of energy utilized by both men early.
Let's go Weidman chant reading through the crowd.
A lot of head fighting, too.
Well, this is Weidman's kind of fight. It started out, the hard elbow by Weidman.
Good knee by Rokhold.
It started out on the outside, but this is the type of fight that Weidman thrives in. Clinch warfare.
Of course, 9-0 in the UFC, 9 straight UFC wins, tied for second with Mighty Mouse. And he's got it again.
Rockhold looking for a guillotine. He's got the neck trapped in here, but his legs are not in play. He's in side control here, but he's holding onto the neck.
Got it locked in pretty good.
But to finish it, he's gonna have to get his right leg underneath Chris Weidman's body and on the other side. He's either gotta get to half guard or full guard. Incredibly difficult to finish it from here. He's doing what we call the empty half now. Even though he's inside control, he's hooking that leg, and he's trying to pull it over so he can trap it with his left and then switch his hips to the point where he's in a half guard position. He can utilize his hips. Weidman recognizes that, scoops further to the outside. He's essentially out of danger now. Now, Rockhold has to be careful because of the Von Flue choke. If Weidman continues to move in that clockwise manner, he can start to put pressure on Rockhold's neck if he can get his left arm free.
Luke looking at the clock, taking nice, easy breaths. He's not looking to finish it with every piece of energy, thus potentially gassing himself out. But he is controlling him.
But he's not doing anything here.
Yeah.
What is this? What? They stand him up. Man, that is weird. But, man, I think you got to let guys fight out of that.
Oh,
hard
there's that
kick
big
to the
kick.
body. And he goes
fires
up
it again.
too. An inside leg kick.
And the takedown,
Bryce
spin
takes him
again.
down, but look at this. Rockhold winds up on top.
Try to get the feet. What a scramble.
Excellent scramble for Rockhold here. And he landed some hard shots there.
Good first round. Weidman back to
Rockhold
guard.
on top.
Final seconds of the round. Luke scoots him up against the cage.
What a round. Especially considering that scramble where Rockhold wound up on top. And look at the touch of gloves out of respect for the second round.
And you know, Joe, coming into this fight, Weidman had only been controlled on the ground
right
for
hook.
3 seconds.
He hurt him.
Now Rockhold with a punishing strike. Swarming on Weidman, who scoots out of trouble for now.
And here comes the kicks of Rockhold.
Boom.
There's one, right to the body, hard kicks.
Yeah, I was gonna say, watch out for the question mark kick. He'll punish the body and then bring it over the top.
Well, he also punishes the arms. I mean, you don't want to hold pads for Luke Rockhold. You definitely don't want to take one of those shots to the arms.
Round 2, first minute. And that big start for Rockhold.
Is a big weapon. The power in Rockhold's kicks, the difference when they land as opposed to the way Weidman lands is very noticeable.
Chris right in front of him, though.
Well, he knows when to do it and when not to. And there's a good shot by Weidman, but a big difference in the way it impacts.
Oh, there it is,
went up
just
high
as
with
we
that
talked
one.
about. Set it up with the body shots and then go high. Look for that head kick finish. Luke coming in said he's faster, more athletic. Javier Mendez said he's never seen Luke this focused.
Very nice leg kick there as well.
Possessed with victory tonight. Southpaw stance by Chris Weidman, unbeaten in his career.
That opens up the leg kick, though. If Weidman doesn't like it from that position, it also cuts his offense down, especially his counters. Beautiful clinch here. Double underhooks by Weidman, defended. Very nice defense. And he eats a kick on the way out.
Physically, this is a great matchup. These guys are the same size.
That power, though, the power that Rockhold shows with those kicks is so different. Those are punishing kicks.
Some fighters will hesitate to kick because they don't want to be put on their back by a great wrestler. No hesitation by Luke here. Boom, over and over. Speed. Crazy Bob Cook saying speed to Luke.
Weidman's looking to connect with punches here. Both guys have taken some damage, particularly Weidman to the body and the arms. Taking some big deep breaths, nice knee to the body by Rockhold. And he'll take a little breather and open up with kicks again.
See some redness.
Question mark kick off the front leg.
See some redness on the right rib cage of Weidman. There's the head kick again by Rockhold. Oh, over the top. Longo Serra.
Come on, Chris, he's open! Come on, Chris! Body kick, let's go! Chris, take it away with the hand! Come on, Chris, double it up! Right
Straight
back.
left.
Weidman, give me a combination!
What Weidman doesn't want to do is stand flat-footed in kicking range.
What Ray Longo wants is him to put some stuff together, some combinations.
Both these guys kind of pace themselves, recognizing that this easily could be a 5-round fight.
Oh my, look at the right leg, also battered from the kicks of Rockhold.
And he goes up high again.
Yeah.
Weidman blocks those on the forearm, but man, those can break that bone. He goes to the body again.
Saw it with Randy Couture, Gabriel Gonzaga years ago. Chuck Liddell, Rich Franklin.
Yeah, that is a big weapon, that left kick, a huge factor in this fight. Weidman with a big swing and a miss.
Weidman up against the fence again. Under a minute on the clock here in round 2. Rockhold controlling the striking and adding on.
Weidman looking for that check hook.
You can see, Joe, he definitely has Weidman's attention.
Yeah, again, with that question mark kick, that takes incredible dexterity to do that off the front leg like that. He hasn't been effective with it, but he's showing it.
That's that level of athleticism we spoke of with Rokhold.
Oh, good kick to the body by Wydman. That hurt him. That hurt him.
Rokhold dances back 15 seconds on the clock, round 2.
Good straight left by Rokhold.
Again with a heavy kick.
The kicks of Luke Rockhold, we knew they were going to be a factor in this fight, and here we see him. He blocks that one, but it sends him backwards. Remember, Lyoto Machida knocked Mark Munoz out with a kick he blocked. And there's a big right hand by Luke Rockhold. Straight left hand.
Round 3. Again, they touch. Two great competitors fighting for the belt at 185 that was held for so many years by the Brazilian Anderson Silva.
Weidman is standing in front of him in that kicking range. There he lands one himself.
Chris Weidman, he's had a few of those, Joe, not a ton.
But he's pacing himself more. These aren't full power kicks.
Right, more setup kicks.
Yeah, and he seems very fresh coming into this third round. Caught that one.
Rokhold and Weidman have been in a ton of 5-round fights. Kicks and knees. Great attack by Luke.
Again with that check left hook, excuse me, right hook.
Round 3 here. Weidman 6 times scheduled for 5 rounds, including tonight in the UFC. He's only gone past his second round now twice. Machida, the distance. Round 3 here, good kicks from Chris Weidman.
Two in a row.
Right up the middle, Joe.
Yeah, I mean, they're not full power.
Yeah.
He's just throwing them in there, but he's doing that to conserve his energy. There, that was a full power shot. There's a nice left hand by Weidman.
Down goes Rokhold.
Went down much easier. Rokhold may be fading here.
He connected with that right hand, too.
Weidman is stepping over the legs, looking to establish mount, looking to get over that right knee of Rokhold. And Rockhold's using the cage, press his body up against it, try to get back up to his feet. Almost up. Now he's back. But with a big grimace and a lot of energy expended to get back up to his feet. And he may be tired.
Weidman with 3 takedowns. Really controlled Luke in the first round, and Luke was able to do the same to Chris. Big striking round, round 2. Good round here for the champ. Swing and a miss by Rokhold.
There's a nice kick to the body.
Man, he just goes to it over and over, Joe. So confident in that. Don't forget, after our pay-per-view, it's the FS1 UFC 194 post-fight show. John Anik, Daniel Cormier, Brian Stan, Michael Bisping, Ariel Helwani. DC watching his teammate very closely right now.
Again, Weidman with these kicks to the body. He's landed 2 in a row. And even though these might not be full power kicks, they hurt. And they're taking a lot out of Luke Rockhold.
Especially Joe, he's getting the same spot every time. There
Another one.
Luke was leaning on that one, too. He's got to be careful.
Again, he goes up high now. And Rockhold shakes his head. Oh, look at that. Went for a wheel kick. And Rockhold takes him down. Rockhold's got his back now. One hook in.
Time to work.
Looking for that second hook. He's got it.
Rokhold trying to lock it in.
Rokhold moving to full mount now. Again, the most underrated aspect of Luke Rockhold's game is his Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And we saw it in the Lyoto Machida fight. We're seeing him mount the champion here right now. This is huge.
1 minute, little less now in the third, full mount Rockhold.
You're talking about a guy who regularly trains with two much larger championship level men. Daniel Cormier, the light heavyweight champion, and Cain Velasquez, the former heavyweight champion.
Big shots here, Joe.
This is huge.
Big pace by Luke.
He's bloodied up. Chris Weidman is a mess right now.
Luke looking to win the title right here, right now. Big ground and pound on Weidman.
Oh.
Herb Dean all over the action.
Herb Dean's very close to stopping it.
Rockhold continues to batter Weidman.
He's gonna stop it. Weidman is absolutely getting
15 seconds
here.
remains in the round.
Nasty elbows. He's trying to defend.
10 seconds in the round.
Oh my God.
Final seconds of the round.
What does it take to stop a fight?
Wow.
That easily could have been stopped. And here we see Weidman landed these body kicks over and over again. Again, not full power, but they were landing. And he went for this wheel kick, and that was the beginning of his demise. Rockhold capitalized on that position, moved to full mount, and absolutely battered the champion.
Championship rounds.
Again with that kick to the body by Weidman.
You
Good
saw
straight right.
during the replay, Joe, the doctor checked the cut and said we are still good to go. So the battle continues, and another punishing leg kick.
Another hard kick to the body, and Rockhold again initiates the clinch and see if he can get Weidman down.
He's holding the fence. They battle.
Rockhold got to be careful of his neck. Weidman looking to get that guillotine. Rockhold very aware of it, gets out of it. Rockhold now extremely confident about going to the ground with Weidman.
Trying
after
to
that
drag
exchange.
him down. You heard Ray Longo say, Joe, that Chris was winning that round until this.
Look at that takedown. Incredible.
Great strength, dexterity.
Who's ever done that to Weidman? And
Luke
again,
Rockhold.
Weidman obviously is tired because that last round was absolutely brutal, but this is the last place he wants to be right now. After that last round with Rockhold dominating him from the top.
Coming into this fight, Chris Weidman, Joe, had never been taken down inside the octagon, and he had only been controlled, as I said earlier, on the ground for 3 seconds.
Well, he's in a bad, bad place here. Full guard now. And Luke has got to watch his legs here. And this is, of course, depending on how much Weidman has left. But Weidman does train with John Danaher, who's one of the most respected leg lock specialists in jiu-jitsu. And the way Rockhold is standing with his legs free and open like that. But Rockhold is just giving him so much punishment to think about.
Chris Weidman went for the spin, ended up on his back.
Big
and
shots
that has
to the
changed the
body.
whole complexion.
And you know, that's not a technique he's really proficient
Right?
at either.
Absolutely.
It's gonna haunt him. Weidman again trying to secure a guillotine, almost back up to his feet. Rockhold turns the corner, keeps him down.
Midway point of round 4. This fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
Hard shots by Rockhold.
Again with the elbow. Herb Dean looking very closely.
He's moving into side control, stepping over the left knee of Weidman.
Man,
and
Chris
he's in it.
Weidman's a mess, Joe.
He's battered and bruised, and he can't see out of one of his eyes. Wow.
87 head strikes and counting.
That's incredible. And Rockhold steps over it again. Weidman managed to just get that knee in play to keep him in half guard. Oh, man. This is a terrible position.
This may be it. Rockhold continuing to punish Weidman.
That's it.
It is all
We got a new
over.
champion.
Luke Rockhold is the new UFC middleweight champion of the world.
Wow. Incredible.
Vicious ground and pound, especially in round 3, and more the same. He's got Weidman up against the cage. Not quite the full mount, but pretty darn close. Herb Dean right on top of the action. Chris Weidman, the All-American, could no longer intelligently defend himself, and the belt will go around the waist of Luke Rockhold.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 12 seconds of round number 4, declaring the winner by TKO and new undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Luke Rockhold.